thanks for joining us. Holly Shields here for Kalkine TV. Welcome you all to Executive Corner, Expert Talks. The show where we bring you industry leaders, successful business owners and market experts all under one roof to help you discover the insides of the stock market. On today's show, we're joined by Marat Basyrov. I apologize if I said that incorrectly. The CEO of ADEVI, the AI-assisted rapid application prototyping platform with source code generation and team collaboration. Very impressive to say the least. Welcome to the show, Marat. It's a pleasure meeting with you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Welcome to the show. It is great for you to be here. Now, ADEVI is an expert in software app development and design. What is the company's core mission?
Well, basically, it's very simple. We are making sure that software development companies can deliver apps to their clients faster, smarter, cheaper, and having more fun on the way.
Right, okay. And what are the industry challenges or the problems that you are solving?
Well, basically, the main problems on the market is to deliver more apps on a budget and within the time. And as you know, there's most of the projects are delivered out of the time and out of the budget. And the problem starts from the first engagement with a client. So normally, the companies convert about 10% of their clients, and 90% of the cost is absorbed by those 10%. The process of preparing proposals, quoting the clients, is quite time-consuming and involves few members of the team.
Right.
And at the same time, there are other problems with collaboration. So taking the project further, once the project is signed up by the company, to deliver a project and collaborate within the team.
Right, so obviously teamwork is very important for you there.
Absolutely, and communication is a big challenge in most collaboration environments.
Definitely. And how exactly does your exclusive AI assistant work?
Well, basically, one of the things what we're trying to achieve is to make sure that it basically reduces the user experience. So when the salespeople can meet with the client, they can start visualizing something, because again, non-technical people, they normally understand something through the visual prototyping, and that's a normal understood way of communicating some technical requirements with the client apart from the documentation. And normally different tools would be used. At the same time, taking that to we're trying to automate the path for the technical people, and also how they collaborate within the team as well. So you have normally software development, so people who work within the code, and people who work with a visual prototype. And that would be, for example, people who don't work with the code. That would be copywriters, project managers, business analysts, designers, UI UX specialists. And then there's front-end developers who work in the code, and back-end developers and other people develop DevOps, database, AI, machine learning.
Right, so it sounds like the AI assistant helps in all those areas.
We're trying to make sure that, one of the what we're trying to achieve is to make sure that there's a highly agile environment between those two big user groups, as well as with the clients. So we are synchronizing the backend work with the front-end work, and how they communicate all this to the clients and to the testers.
So everything works together.
Yes,
and
that's a goal.
What would you say makes ADEVI different?
One of the things is that we're combining computer vision with natural language, and that's AI part. At the same time, there's so many different tools that normally don't talk to each other. So we're trying to bring that all under a single umbrella.
Right, and that's unique to ADEVI, is it?
It is unique to ADEVI, and at the same time, what we're creating the data points to collect more structured data, and eventually the ultimate goal for the ADEVI is to create artificial intelligence project manager.
Okay, sounds like a big project for ADEVI.
It is. So we about to release the second version now to our market. Currently, it's been tested within the controlled environment, so with the testers and with a few clients. And within the next few weeks, maybe months or 2 months, we will be releasing that to the public.
Okay, and speaking of clients, like you mentioned, brands like Amazon Web Services and Sales trust your offering. Could you tell us a bit more about your current clientele?
Well, with Amazon and with other clients, we've been in engagement and trying to utilize their marketplace and partnering with those providers. That was done during the first version. Again, the first version never made to the market, and we started rebuilding and decided to do the second version. Now we still engage with those companies, but the second version not yet released to our market. Our main targets are small to medium software development companies and entrepreneurs.
Okay, so that was small to medium software development companies and entrepreneurs. Right.
Yep.
Okay, and what is in store in the near future for ADEVI?
Again, releasing that to our market. So currently we're testing that with the clients and internally. Releasing the ADEVI platform to our market, so to our public. Again, onboarding more clients and listening to their feedback. But again, as I mentioned before, there's a long way for ADEVI to reach the final goal.
Right, so you're constantly evolving.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. And that's probably for the next, say, 5 years without there's a development path.
Okay, well, I think it's safe to say we should keep our eye on ADEVI. But on that note, it is just about time to wrap up. And might I say your insights have been invaluable. Thanks so much for joining us today, Marat.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
And thanks for your time. Viewers, stay tuned for more live market updates. And as we say here, stay apprised and invest wise with Kalkine.